So we're going to be using about 200 grams or 2 cups of rava or semolina. I'm using the fine rava. I'm going to be using 200 grams or 2 cups of regular white sugar, 100 grams of butter at room temperature, 50 grams of freshly grated coconut, a teaspoon of elaichi powder or cardamom powder, 50 ml or half a cup of thick coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 4 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. I will list all the ingredients in my description box below. Now we're going to beat in the vanilla into the eggs. We're going to whisk it in well. Now in a large bowl, I'm going to put this egg and vanilla mixture first. To that, I'm going to be adding my sugar. And I'm going to be whisking this very well till everything gets well incorporated. Now we are going to add the butter, which is at room temperature. It has to be really nice and soft. So we'll add in our butter. Now also line a cake tin, a 7 by 7 inches cake tin with some parchment paper or butter paper. Whisk everything well. You can use an electric mixer or you can use a hand mixer. Now I'm also adding my elaichi powder and cardamom powder at this time. And I'm going to whisk this mixture for about 5 whole minutes. Now I've ground this coconut coarsely in a mixer. We don't want a paste, but we want a coarse mixture. So I'm going to add this freshly grated coconut, which I have just blitzed in my mixer. Fold it into this mixture. Next we're going to be adding this thick coconut milk. This gives a real good flavor to the coconut or cake or the Baath. Now we're going to add in all of our semolina or rava. Mix it in well. And now all we have to add is just 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'll add the baking powder and then we're just going to cover up this mixture and let it sit aside for 1 entire hour. You can put a timer on your phone or your watch and just let this mixture sit in a nice cool dark place for about 1 entire hour. Cover it and keep it aside. And after an hour, you will see that the mixture has all come together and it thickens up like this. It becomes a nice thick batter, like a cake batter. At this time, you can preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Pour this entire batter into this cake tin. And then we're just going to bake it for 45 minutes or even 30 minutes, all depending upon your oven. I mean, everybody's oven is different, but when you insert a knife into it, it should come out really clean. That shows that your Baath or your coconut cake is completely ready. So as you can see, the knife has come out really clean. So now keep this cake aside for about 10 to 15 minutes till it has completely cooled down. And only then we are going to cut up this cake into slices or squares as you desire. Normally they are thick squares. but you can cut it up as you like, but only ensure that your mixture has actually cooled, your cake has actually cooled down before cutting it up. And this bath has a very long shelf life also. If you store it in an airtight container, it can last for about 2 to 3 weeks. You can refrigerate it in the nights, and again, when you want to serve it, just keep it out for about an hour before serving. You can also warm it up in the microwave so it becomes nice and hot, and it tastes really good that way. So friends, I hope you like this recipe. You can see that the bath has become a beautiful golden brown color. So if you like this recipe, do leave your comments in the comment box below. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that you see below this video. And once you have subscribed, don't forget to click the little golden bell so that every time I upload a new video, you'll get a notification of the same. Share my recipes with family and friends. Visit my channel. I've got more than 200 recipes and a load of Christmas recipes. And I'll catch you in my next video. This is Akshata saying bye. Take care, guys. Until we meet again. See ya. So here I've taken about 1 cup of almonds, and to that I've added 2 cups of piping hot water, and I'm going to let this soak for at least 5 hours. Now after 5 hours you'll see that it's very easy to peel the almonds. So just peel them and set them aside. Now once that is done, we're going to place these almonds on a dry cloth for 10 hours. And after 10 hours you'll find, or even overnight, the almonds are completely dry. And now we're just going to blitz them and not grind them. We're going to blitz them in our mixer till we get this fine almond powder. So transfer this to a bowl and set it aside. Now I've weighed the almonds and I got exactly 150 grams. So I'm going to be using 150 grams of powdered and sifted sugar and half a teaspoon of almond essence. So I'm going to transfer the almond powder and half of the powdered sugar to a bowl, and I'm just going to add the essence, and I'm going to knead this to a nice soft dough. Now you'll find that the almonds, they do not really ooze out that much of oil like cashew nuts do, so it's much easier to work with. Now add the remaining sugar and knead this dough, and it's really very easy to work with. Now I'm just going to divide this into 3 halves, and I'm going to add color to 2 of them. So I'm going to keep it as green, red and white, the Christmas colors. And then I'm just going to form small balls like this and flatten it at the base, and just put a clove, and your almond fruits or almond cherries are all ready. And this is a no-cook Marzipan recipe, and a no-cook, it's using almonds. Many of you have requested that Akshata, can we use almonds in place of cashew nuts and come up with the recipe. So here it is. I hope you give this a try.
friends, I hope you like today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon, also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.